Yo, it's your boy Lime Up in the motherfucking Today is Friday, y'all, and today we got us reaction. No, it's been a minute. I already know this, but, you know, shit happens. And today we are going to be reacting to Empire's Shocking Moments. Now, if anybody don't know Empire, it's a TV show about this family hip-hop business, about this family called the Lions. You got the head of the patriarch, you got Lucius, then you got the matriarch, Cookie, then you got the sons, Jamal, Hakeem, and Andre, and then you got all these other people, you know, within the company. It's very dysfunctional. It's dysfunctional as hell. But I mean, I guess we're dysfunctional because we watch this shit. So it's like, you know, it's a lot of crazy moments. I enjoyed it. I felt like by the fourth season, it kind of fell out a little bit. You know, I feel like, especially season 6, if you ask me, season 6 really kind of like, you know, kind of did a little bit of a downhill, if you ask me, because of the fact that all the shit that happened with Jussie Smollett that played Jamal, and you know, other actors on that show that was going on with them. I feel like had all of that shit didn't play out, I feel like they would have went down to like at least 2 more seasons. I feel like they would have had 2 more seasons on their back belt. But because of all that shit and everything, it just kind of, and the way that it ended, it was kind of like, damn, really? You gonna leave us hanging like that? I don't know, y'all. It had potential when it started, but then at the end, it kind of like ran its course. Let's get into it, y'all. And
if you watch this show, you know to expect the unexpected. Welcome to Ms. Mojo, and today we'll be counting down our picks for the top 10 moments from the TV series Empire. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we'll be looking at moments that were particularly shocking, exciting, fan favorites, or specific scenes that stood out in some way and contributed to the storyline of the show. So yeah, spoilers.
Put it down.
Cookie was a badass, y'all. Cookie was a badass. She took no shit from nobody, not even Lucius. Like, shoot, you got up in her face or anything, she'll fucking hit you. She did 17 years. I mean, she was about it. You know, people really did underestimate Cookie, but honestly, I'll get into that. I'll get into the whole 17 years part later on. But yeah, Cookie was no joke. She was no joke.
Number 10, down the stairs. Et tu, Brute?
Yeah, this shit pissed me off.
In a dark house all alone, what could possibly go wrong? Violently shoved down the stairs by a figure audiences can't see, watching Rhonda smash into the stairs and hit the floor was tough to do. The fact that this moment came out of the blue at the end of an episode, and that the identity of who pushed her remained a mystery for an extended period, had fans of the show buzzing with theories all over the internet. The knowledge that she was pregnant made the entire situation even worse, and watching her crawl towards her phone and beg for help dragged the whole scene on in a long, painful way.
Put it down.
Number 9, Hakeem.
Anika need to go to hell for that shit. I don't give a fuck. She definitely got what's coming to her. She got what was coming to her. Honestly, she deserved that shit, because why would you push that girl down the stairs like that? Why would you push her down the stairs like that just to be in a family? It's like, bro, it was never that serious. It was never that deep to be a part of this family that you literally had to take a woman's child from her. You had to push her down the stairs and cause her to lose her baby. And then not only that, when she found the shit out, then you killed her ass. It's like, man. And you wonder why so many people was like, look, side-eyed, you, didn't trust you. I didn't feel bad for her. They was like, oh, well, you know, she went through it, and, you know, her whole life got taken away from her. She didn't get to be with Lucius. Man, fuck all that. Fuck all that. She had an out, but then she kept reeling herself back in. To the point where she did that, and amongst other stuff. It's like, you should have just left. Had you just left, it wouldn't even went the way that you went. But you kept going, so therefore, you got your demise at the end. Not saying that you were completely no, you were definitely wrong, especially with the whole Ronda situation. But, amongst other stuff, it kept, trying to come back. I get the way they somewhat wronged you. But two wrongs don't make a right. Somebody got to be better in this shit. Somebody got to be better. Everybody can't be all like, yeah. No, bro.
Betrays Lucius. Et tu, Brute?
So now, all of you can see what I saw and heard.
No, to hell with the damn board. I didn't need the board's approval when I risked my life to build the company, did I?
Lucius is no stranger to backstabbing in this show, but having it come from his own family was unexpected. The tension between the youngest lion and his father has been obvious in the show from the get-go, but this moment came as a shock all the same. After being encouraged by Camilla to go behind his father's back,
Everything I did for you, for us. You have to trust and believe me.
Hakeem's decision to vote Lucius out of the CEO's chair sent audiences, along with Lucius himself, reeling. The tension between the father and son and the looks they exchanged after Hakeem voiced his choice was brilliant acting by both actors and set the scene for some future furious scheming on Lucius's part. Number 8, Lucius is Lola's father. Sins of the father. This played out like a high-stakes episode of Maury. During a surprise visit from Olivia and her boyfriend, it's revealed that Olivia's boyfriend has been abusing Lola this whole time.
Lola has nightmares about birds. Is that him? Olivia, does he hurt her?
When Jamal goes to confront him, he pulls out a gun and threatens to kill him.
What I won't.
No!
Kill your ass. Do it.
In a plot twist that nobody, including the lion, saw coming, Lucius confesses to being the real father of Olivia's baby. As Jamal was originally on the hook as being little Lola's daddy, the knowledge that his father had also had an affair with Olivia was shocking to everyone, both on screen and in the audience. We know that Lucius likes to get around, but geez.
It was me. I'm the father. I put the baby in her.
Number 7, Cookie destroys Lucius's office. Sound and Fury.
That is fire, Lucius. Yeah, inferno.
If you look up dysfunctional in the dictionary, there's a good chance you'll find this couple nestled between the pages. With a squabble breaking out nearly every episode and
That
threats
couple-
as common as
They were really toxic. Honestly, Cookie and Lucius, they were a toxic ass couple. And honestly, I feel like they were better off, just coming together when they come together. But as far as being together, nah, because I get it, but it's like it was just too much toxicness. There was definitely no trust there, especially on Cookie's part. She didn't trust Lucius. She really didn't trust him like that. That's why, because why else didn't she have all these separate plays on the side? Like, she had an apartment, she had this, she had that. Because she didn't trust him like that. And Lucius always had something going on. And it's just, like I said, if you don't have trust and communication in a relationship, then what do you really have? Because yeah, you may work together as a team when it comes to like handling business and shit like that. But if you don't have that communication and you don't have that trust, then what do you really have? It just, I don't know. I get the fans loving the Cookie and Lucius being together, but they really had no business being together like that. That's just my opinion. But yeah.
compliments. Seeing this fight break out between the lion patriarch and his wife wasn't a surprise, but the extent of Cookie's rage was. Taking a baseball bat to both Lucius's prized records and then to his head, the Empire Tycoon showed she meant business by completely trashing Lucius's office, screaming insults at him the whole time.
Follow me. I'll show you whose DNA is in here.
The scene has been called the couple's biggest fight in the series, and the gash on Lucius's head is inclined to agree.
I went to jail for 17 years so you can build it. How you gonna build this empire?
Number 6, Hakeem's kidnapping. A high hope for a low heaven.
I warn you, get down or lay down.
Notorious for his brazen style and constantly butting heads with Lucius, everyone expected something to happen to Hakeem eventually. but getting snatched out of a public park in broad daylight was pretty bold, even for this show.
Broad
Grabbed and
daylight's
stuffed
crazy,
into a
though.
car before getting interrogated by a gang, Hakeem stayed true to his nature and continued taunting his captors even while bound.
What, y'all a bunch of punk-ass cowboys? Well, my name Hakeem.
Following his release, after the kidnappers received the $40,000 ransom, Cookie and Hakeem meet with the kidnappers to set up a negotiation. And we get to see the fierce mama bear Cookie truly is.
Bitch, I said, are we clear?
We good.
Now. Welcome to my streets, bitch.
Ooh, that shit was
Number
hard.
5, Rhonda's death, Light and Darkness. After the cliffhanger finale of season 2, viewers were left hanging in suspense after someone was pushed off the balcony. The victim didn't stay a mystery for long, as shortly into the first episode of season 3, Rhonda came crashing down to earth. The sheer abruptness of the scene and the sudden reveal of who had just fallen caught everyone by surprise, including the characters who witnessed her death and the audiences watching.
You killed my wife!
But why did she attack you? Dummy.
And while the actual death was traumatic enough, watching how Andre handled his grief in following episodes was pretty painful in itself.
About me, you're just some Philly thug with mental problems.
Rhonda, please.
Number 4, Anika and Lucius's wedding, past, is prologue.
Anika Calhoun, you've been served. See you in court.
After Hakeem's failed wedding, it'd be a shame to waste all those decorations, right?
This is not okay anymore, Hakeem. I can't. This isn't gonna be my life. I'm sorry.
Hey, I'm sorry.
I can't do this. Let go.
Setting aside the fact that Lucius is only marrying Anika to prevent her testifying against him, what made this scene extra difficult to watch was the fact that he was marrying the woman carrying his grandchild.
No, you can't do it. This is my wedding. She carrying my baby.
Yeah,
You know,
that
he's
was
sick or
that was
something.
We were
dysfunctional.
supposed to end the cycle. Cycle ends when it's ready to end. Till then, we do what we have to do.
Cookie's heartbreak is hard to watch as she is once again pushed to the side by Lucius.
Me and your daddy.
I can't do this.
Get your hands up!
Seeing Lucius kiss Anika on the cheek at the altar in such a hostile environment made for one awkward family affair. Nobody is happy, as even Jamal refuses to sing. Number 3, Jamal takes a bullet for Lucius, Rise by Sin.
And Frida, you know that apple didn't fall far from the tree. So I need you to let her go, Jamal.
Again and again, Jamal steps up for his family. Even after receiving some blistering insults from Lucius regarding his sexuality, Jamal still makes the ultimate sacrifice for his father when it comes down to the wire.
After all this is done, we should talk about you leaving Empire.
During a company event, a shooter makes her way through the crowd in an attempt to assassinate Lucius. Jamal first begs her to stop before pushing his father out of the way and taking the bullet himself. A testament to Jamal's character. This moment ironically brought the family closer together and added some heart-pounding suspense into the episode. Number 2, The Bomb / Lucius's Amnesia. Toil and Trouble Part 2.
What did you do to you? Everything. More than you could ever imagine.
Just when you conquer one medical emergency, you get hit with another. After Andre plants a car bomb,
Push the button. Boom.
only to find out that Lucius and Cookie were planning on handing Empire over to him, audiences can only watch as he desperately races to warn his parents before they enter the car.
Get out of the car!
Lucius manages to push Cookie out of range before the blast goes off, but he's hit and knocked into a coma for 3 months. In a shocking twist, when he eventually wakens, he doesn't recognize any of his family, leaving the future of Empire Records and the Lion family up in the air.
Who are you?
Cookie, it's us.
Before we reveal our top pick, here are a few honorable mentions.
She wanted to meet her daddy.
I never let anything come between friendship. Except the bullet.
Right at that first episode. Damn.
Number 1, Jamal Comes Out, The Lion's Roar.
She told me back in the day that you couldn't make the song work. I mean, how does it feel that your little girl could do something that you couldn't.
The topic of Jamal's sexuality was a pretty big deal in the storyline of the show. After being told by his father that if he came out he would be on his own, Jamal's internal struggle with coming out to the public finally came to a breaking point in his White Party performance. Give me your love. In a remix of his father's song, You're So Beautiful, Jamal sang his heart out as he changed the lyrics to,
Bro! Whoa! When that motherfucker said that shit, and Lucius went from this to oh snap, that was crazy.
A man love a man, a man love a man.
He was not expecting that shit.
He just came out.
Met with screaming applause and support by his brothers and mother. Seeing the talented singer finally share his secret with the world was refreshing and inspiring to watch.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Ms. Mojo and subscribe for new videos every day.
La 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 la. That was something. I mean, it mainly showed the shocking moments between 1, 2, and 3. It didn't really show 4 or 5 or 6, but yeah, it was some crazy moments. And I just want to touch base on like how when it came to the whole situation with Anika and Rhonda, and Anika doing what she was doing. Now, granted, I get Anika was hurt because she felt like she had a lot. Then when Cookie got out, it was kind of like, damn, she took everything from me and da 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 da. And she was trying to find her place in the family, but she couldn't because she was betrayed and all that shit. I feel like had she not have went down that road and involving Rhonda and Andre into this shit, I would have had somewhat of sympathy for her because she was there. Even though she didn't build the company, Anika was around for a good part of when it was around and was with Lucius. And then Cookie did get out, and she did, in a way, shove her weight back into Lucius. You know, that we gotta admit, y'all. We gotta admit that shit. Even if Cookie and Lucius had a past and all that and have family together and all of that, you know, Anika was still there. And it was still fucked up. But, you know, and you can't, in a way, blame her for, you know, going and, you know, to that other company and shit like that and doing, you know, all that shit. But when you involve pregnant women, especially if there's children in that, that's where it's kind of like you're doing too much. You're doing too much. Like it's really that serious to the point where you're gonna cause somebody to lose their baby over that shit, and in such a tragic way. And not even that, you killed that same woman too. That you can't get with. And then you married then you go back and marry Lucius, and you're pregnant with her. You're pregnant with his youngest son's child. Like that was crazy. That was crazy. When it comes to Lucius and Cookie, they honestly had no business getting back together and kept, you know, I feel like they work better as a business partners. But as far as couple, no, I don't feel like they should have been a couple because they were just too toxic. There was just too much. There was too much baggage. There was too much damage. Damage was, you know, already done. You know, it's like there was so much stuff that was going on. And there was, every time they got together, they always got like separated because some dumb shit that happened. Like every season, they would be this, oh, they're getting back together. They're getting back together. They're getting closer and closer and closer. But then some shit happens and they separate. Then the next season, oh, they getting close together. Nope, some other shit happens. Like literally, every season too. Like season 2, they were supposed to get back together. It was a tease of them getting back together. Then he marries Anika. Season 3, end of season 3, they slowly get back together. because he gets blown up. 4. Actually, season 4, they did get married at the end. They did get married. They got remarried and all that shit. But then, by season 5, they separate because he's got another child by another woman before Cookie even came in the mix. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and then even season 6, it was like they somewhat got together at the end. But it's like, it was too much going on. It was too much going on, and it was crazy. The sons had their own issues. You know, it's like, and with them always coming at Lucius, you know, Andre setting up to get his father blown up, that was crazy. Hakeem going against Lucius and voting him out, crazy. Jamal didn't really do much. Jamal really didn't, you know, I can't really say that Jamal was the only one that didn't really go to the extent of hurting. I feel like anything that comes close to hurt Lucius on Jamal's part was him coming out. And that was some petty ass shit. But yeah, everybody, all of them has done some sort of, you know, betrayal in that family. None of them are perfect in any sort of way. They all done their fair shares of betrayment. But yeah, this show was crazy. This show was hella dysfunctional. It had some good ass soundtracks. I ain't gonna lie, there was some good ass music. You're So Beautiful, that shit was cool. Drip Drop. What was that other? There was a lot of songs, y'all. There was a lot of songs. The soundtrack was definitely on point. But I feel like what kind of fell a little bit with the show was it, especially when you got into the later seasons, it got less and less about the music and more of the drama. Yes, it was focused on this family, but the more you got into the show, you started to see less and less of music. Less of, you know, oh, we making music, we making this. Yeah, they mentioned it, but it mostly focused on the backstabbing, the you know, long lost family members coming in the mix, like his mother, his half brother, his long lost son, his crackhead baby mama, you know, all these people coming out of the woodworks. You know, then you had other people trying to come after him, the Dubois family, Nika, fucking Claudia, Juliana, all these people that was just coming after her and all that. That it started to focus more on, you know, the wars and the back and forth, that it kind of took away of the essence of the show in a way, if you ask me. That's just how I feel. But yep, crazy show. I definitely would want to rewatch it, I should say. I doubt they're gonna have a reboot. They're talking about at some point doing a spin-off of Cookie. Not sure when that's happening, but I feel like if they do it, they gotta do it right. They can't skip on the shit. It's gotta be perfect. No questions asked. But yeah, y'all comment down below. Tell me what was you guys' crazy moments. And I feel like if they come back with shocking moments for 4, 5, and 6, I would be open to watching that. But yeah, y'all comment down below and let me know what was you guys' shocking moments and what y'all thought about the show altogether, because it was a lot. But I'm gonna get off of here. What I'm gonna need y'all to do is I'm gonna need y'all to like, I'm gonna need y'all to comment, I'm gonna need y'all to subscribe. Hit that bell for notification for all the motherfucking bangers, and I shall see y'all in the next video. Loud King all day.